How's everybody doing today out in these YouTube streets? I just done a video on Instagram, doing it on YouTube now. I want to thank everybody that came in and liked and subscribed to the pictures on Instagram of me and my daughter and my son. With me going through this divorce, it has been a while since I've seen my kids, and today was just made me kind of think that some stuff just don't work out, and some stuff is just for the better. So just seeing my kids today was just great. I mean, one thing about being a parent, and if I can be transparent with you, that when you don't see your kids, there's a void. There's an emptiness there. And not seeing your kids, with going through a divorce or separation or anything that you're going through, it can leave a stain there. So today is my first day seeing my kids in God since December. Maybe no, not December, January, February. Maybe, yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, because I took them to Monkey Joe's and I hung out with them a little bit before that. So it's been maybe 2 months since I've seen my children. But life is good. Life is great. Um, when you think a situation done turned to the worst, God will turn it. He'll turn it out for your good. But it was really emotional today as I seen my daughter and how she's growing up. 2 months can feel like a lifetime. Seeing my son and um, man, it was great to see my kids today. Try to talk about this without crying because that's my heart. Those are forget what the baby mama trying to do or the ex-wife trying to do. Forget all that. I just really have to stay focused on God. I got to stay focused on God and my kids. So today was a really good day hanging out with them. I'm going to do it all again tomorrow because I don't want to be that dad or I don't want to be that parent that has to wait until, my son is 18 and 19 and say, well, Dad, you was never there. I don't want that to be. I don't want that to be the case. No matter where I move to, they're still gonna know who Daddy is, and I'm a be there for them. And I tell my daughter all the time, call me. I don't care what time of day, what time of night, I'm coming for you, or your brother or whoever. I'm coming, whether I'm coming, just to pick you up, or if I'm coming to raise some hell. I'm coming. So now if I've got to bust some heads, I'm coming. Because as a parent, there's nothing you wouldn't do for your child, and you don't want to be violent. You don't want things to go left, but as a parent, you do what you have to do. So I tell my daughter all the time. She's 6 and she understands. Um, my daddy's gonna do what he has to do, whether getting time in prison, time in jail. She knows her daddy's gonna get the job done. But and a lot of fathers need to let their kids know, no matter hell and high water, I'm going to get the job done. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to support you physically, mentally, spiritually. More fathers need to learn that. And listen, I'm new to this divorce thing. I'm new to this seeing my kids every other weekend, which I've not been. Not seeing my kids for the past 2 months. Um, all this is new to me. I don't know how this works. I've only been married once, I only have 2 kids. But right now, there's really a time to concentrate on God. That's it, and knowing that He's there. Because in a situation like you'll feel like ain't nobody there. You'll feel like you ain't got a friend in the world. But you really have to trust and depend on God. And so that's where my focus is now, and getting a few stuff, getting a few things done. Um, and I tell people all the time, now I'm speaking to myself. Just because you're a good person don't mean bad things don't happen to you or tragic things happen. Things just happen. And for me and their mom, it just didn't work out. Um, but I think I'm getting to a good place mentally, spiritually. Um, I think I'm getting to a good place because you have the times where you cry, you weep, you're sad, you can't eat, you're depressed because you miss what you're used to. You're used to the normal, and you miss the normal, and you miss everything that you used to do, everything you used to have. But at this time and at this moment, I'm very content. Um, I'm not gonna look back. I'm still gonna pursue a relationship with my kids, but I will not look back. Um, the time that her and I spent together for that past 8 years has been great, been good. You have some ups, you have some downs, you have some rocky mountains, but I'm good. Um, Somebody said single and ready to mingle, but honestly, I'm single and I want God to change my life. That's it. I want God to make me a better man every day. You know, how can you be a better man? Physically, okay. We're gonna work on today being physical. The physical part of Mike. Make sure his hair stays cut. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I get that hairline together. Physical. Make sure my eyes are straight. Physical. Make sure I'm working out. Make sure I'm staying active. Make sure that my mind is still functioning in the right mental. Mentally. Make sure mentally everything's still on because I still have bills. I still have car payment. Still have to make stuff mentally. Make sure it's still mentally connecting. And spiritually, make sure that God is still the head. Study, eat, pray. Even when you think God has failed you, you still have to still pray to him. Still pray to him. And what I've come to find out through the situation of through divorce, I'm going to pray without ceasing, and I'm gonna let God's will be what it is. As long as I keep a relationship with my kids, that's all I need. That's all I want. I'm not turning back. I will not turn back until a pillar of salt. I'm just not gonna do it. Hell and high water. I like. Um, that I got today. I got to spend with my kids. I love it. You know what I'm saying? As a real father, let me tell you something. You ain't no type of man if you go months, weeks, days, years. You ain't no type of kind of preach, boy. You ain't listen. You are no good mother. Watch your mouth. If you can go a year or 2 years or months without talking to your children, you a dirty mother. You a dirty bastard. If you can go months and days and years, you a dirty. You don't even deserve to. Here, stop, Mike. And I'm not gonna be that type. I'm not gonna be that man. I'll make sure my kids know my voice. Make sure they know that Daddy is here. Daddy might be in Texas, but guess what? Daddy might be in Tennessee. Daddy might be in New York. Daddy might be in California. Daddy might be in Nebraska. Daddy might go back to live in Florida. But guess what? I'm still going to make sure that my kids know that Daddy's coming. And coming like a wrecking ball, you're what she say? You something me. I don't know what she said, but listen, if I have to come, I'm coming like a wrecking ball. But I'm glad that I got to see my kids. I get to see my kids tomorrow too. It's crazy because you try not to get emotional, but when I say I love my kids, I love my kids. You got some no good beat dads out here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be that. Nope. So God bless you. God keep you. Talk to y'all later. Keep God first. My life is turning around. And when I thought it was turning around for the worse, it's actually turning around for the better. Because God is saying, look, I'm going to take some stuff away from you in order for you to come to me. And I said, look, you ain't got to do all that. I got you. But see, sometimes God just has to go ahead and take from you. But I thank God that it's going to come back tenfold. My family, it'll never come back. But my kids, the relationship, the love, love is never lost with me or my kids because I'm a great father. But God is, I'm in a healing process, going through process, and I thank God for it. So if I can't thank Him for the hills, then I can't thank Him for the valley. And then if I can't thank Him for the valley, I can't thank Him for the water that runs in the valley and the streams. So I gotta thank Him while I'm down in the valley, and then I'm gonna thank Him. Oh shoot! What? Get the hell? Then I'm gonna thank Him while I'm on the mountaintop. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta keep my faith in God. It's gonna be all right. I'll be fine. God bless you. God keep you. Talk to y'all later.